Chris and
Hi,
Shannon.
everyone.
So today we are going to make our egg carton flowers. So what you need for this is an egg carton, any material that you want. I have a paper egg carton. And then to decorate it, we're gonna use either paint or markers, whichever you have at home, whichever you wanna use. And then as our stems, we're gonna use either a straw or a pipe cleaner, whatever you have at home, whatever you wanna use. If you don't have either of those, you can also just use a plain piece of paper and roll it up. And then we're also gonna need either tape or glue to attach our stem, okay? So to start, we're gonna take our egg carton, we're gonna cut it so that there's 4, okay? So I'm gonna cut mine right here like so. So that we have a 4 square egg carton, okay? And when we were just doing this with everyone, some people did it with 2, some people did it with 1, some people did it with 4. We were saying you can really do however many you want, but for the demonstration, I'm gonna use a 4 triangle egg carton, okay? And then the spot where your eggs are gonna go in, that's what you're gonna decorate. So you're either gonna paint it or you're gonna color it with markers, whatever you have at home, you're gonna color it. So this is the one that I did right here. So it's all colored in, nice and pretty. I used paint. Again, we can use whatever we want. Once you have your egg carton, and those of you who at home are using paint, I actually, because of the way that it was able to glue the straw on while the paint was still a little bit wet, because when I flipped it over, the paint doesn't drip, okay? So if you are using paint, you can go on to the next step while the paint is still wet, or you can wait if you want. So what you're gonna do, once this is all colored in, however you want, all pretty, you're gonna flip it over, you're gonna take your straw or your pipe cleaner, or like I said, if you don't have either of those, you can take a regular piece of paper and roll it up, and you're going to put it right here in the indent of the egg carton, okay? And like I said, we can glue it, we can tape it, however you have at home to attach it. You can do that. And then once you flip it over, we're gonna have our beautiful egg carton flowers. So this is another one that I made during our sample. Here's another one that I made. That's a 2-person one. You guys just got like little 2 egg seats here. Mr. Chris made one with 1 if he wants to show that. He made one with 3.
I made one with 1, but I also made one with 3 because we have couple different suggestions.
Yeah, so we have all different numbers of egg cartons. Like I said, we were talking, even if you wanted to do one with 6, you can do that. However many you wanted to. It's really up to you and up to your parents at home how many egg cartons they want you to go through. All right. So this was this week's project. Thank you guys so much for tuning in or watching us on the recording. And Mr. Chris is going to go over what you need for Wednesday's project.
All right. Thank you, Shan. So for Wednesday, it's a little simple. You just need a Tupperware filled with water or a big pot or a pan filled with water and a bunch of household items that you don't mind getting a little wet. The list that I have is pens, pencils, paper clips, coins, wooden spoons, spatulas, things from the kitchen, scissors, markers, anything that, we can play a game called Sink or Float with. We're going to have the water in front of me. I'm going to hold up the item and we're going to talk about it with everyone who's on the Zoom call. What do they think is going to happen? Is it going to sink or is it going to float? And then we're going to demonstrate. That's pretty much it. The cool thing about this one is I kind of listed off a bunch of random household items. Some of them I might not even have. Some of them you guys might have and bring them. So we're everybody's on their own here when it comes to that. So we will see you guys on Wednesday. And thank you again for everyone who joined us for the.
Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.
Bye, guys.